we are getting a lot of messages to click like this, you got the bumper price, just click this, click that and all. So don't click just like that. Most probably you won't get messages like that in a genuine way. Nowadays even we got fake calls, like similar to our known person voice. Before you're doing any kind of transaction or something, any kind of sensitive dealing or information, please make sure that you are dealing with the right person or not. Fixing a bug at later stage will cost so much huge amount to the company. When you are trying to put security as a stringent way, this usability or functionality will get reduced.
Hello, hi, welcome to Let's Talk Tech. We bring you engaging conversations with successful individuals, and this episode is of no exception. We have with us Mr. Karthikeyan, Logitech. Hello, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, firstly, it's an absolute honor and pleasure to have you here with us today.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
So before we get into tech talk, can you share a little bit about your journey into the tech world and how you found yourself into the cybersecurity?
Actually, I started my career in 2010. Okay, so I completed my graduation in 2010, and basically I'm from EC stream.
Okay.
But while studying the final year stuff, I have some passion towards cybersecurity, that stuff. But unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity in my first company.
Okay.
But later, slowly learned myself. Okay. I tried to do some kind of stuffs during my free time, and then slowly I just entered into this field. So I started as an offensive tester, like ethical hacker. We call it as ethical hacker, and predominantly I worked on application security, network security, all those kind of stuffs. Now slowly just worked on various service-based companies, then slowly shifted towards product-based company. Now right now I'm working in Logitech, and currently I'm having more than 12 plus years of experience.
Okay, great. Sir, let me ask you this. In the digital era that we are living in, cybersecurity is very important. And cyber threat is a real threat.
Yes,
so how important is to be aware and create awareness regarding this security?
Yes, exactly. It's because the security is not only for the people who are working in organizations. It is actually, you need to be aware for each and every common person, because day to day we are interacting with every digital equipments like cell phone, banking, and we are doing with a lot of IoT related stuffs in our home itself, like automated lights, switches, like that, right? So day to day we are dealing with all kind of digital equipments. So it is necessary that each and every person should have some understanding about security awareness. So you should know how to deal with some kind of links what they are getting over the phones, or the calls what they are getting over the phone. So they should have some kind of knowledge before just tackling all those kind of stuffs. So it's really necessary that each and every person should know at least what they're dealing with, and to ensure their safety in terms of the digital era.
Okay. Sir, could you share a few insights regarding the common digital threats?
I mean, if you're asking about the common man, what they face daily, in the sense like we are getting a lot of messages to click like this, you got the bumper price, just click this, click that and all. So don't click just like that, because we need to ensure that it's a legitimate message to us or not. So most probably you won't get messages like that in a genuine way. So always make sure that the link is very genuine or not. That's the one kind of things. Nowadays, due to this digital era, nowadays we got AI, ML, so it has been very growing in a very tremendous way, right? So nowadays even we got fake calls, like similar to our known person voice. So these are the latest emerging trends we are getting as of now. So please make sure that before you're doing any kind of transaction or something, any kind of sensitive dealing or information, please make sure that you are dealing with the right person or not. Either it's a video call or maybe it's audio call, whatever it is. So moving forward, we cannot able to even believe these kind of things also.
In aspect with companies, in the product development process, how important is security?
So exactly that. Actually, we are closely, as of now, we are closely working with the product team. Since like 5 to 6 years before and all, the security will be like a last come process. That means once the product is developed and deployed into the production, or maybe it's getting into the market, at later stage only the security will get involved. If something's happened or some breaches has been happened, we need to involve security team like that and all. But nowadays we have changed it completely. We are closely working with the product team. That means whenever new product is going to launch, so they will start with the requirements and start with the design and like coding. So we are just involving each and every phase, because fixing a bug at later stage will cost so much huge amount to the company. So better that we need to integrate security at the starting phase itself. I'm not denying the fact that it can't be hackable or something like that, but at least by just reducing the risk over the period, over the life cycle of SDLC.
Okay. So, with respect to companies, how important is it to strike a balance between creativity, innovation, and product security? And when it comes to against being cyber,
actually, it's always a difficult task to balance these things because almost we need to deliver to the customer the products which can be easily usable or which can be easily accessible, right? But when you are trying to put security as a stringent way, this usability or functionality will get reduced, obviously. So it's at most sometimes very difficult to bring some kind of solutions which can balance these three things. So that's why when we are learning, while we are learning, we thought the security is like a triangle. Just keep imagine it's a triangle. The usability, functionality, and security will be like each corners of the triangle. If you're going to keep your ball at center and if you're going to move it far away from other two things, obviously one will get reduced and two things will get affected. So obviously it's very difficult task to balance these things, but still we will try to come up with a solution which can focus more on the usability and functionality, and at least we are reducing the risk to some risk level. That's it.
So focusing on the AWS cloud community that's existing, how do you think such communities drive the importance to cybersecurity or else to the tech world? Basically, how do they contribute? How do you think?
Exactly. Not only cybersecurity. So since we are working professionals, right? So we would have worked in, we have engaged in a lot of office-related stuffs and all. So during the initial phase of our career, we have some timeline to educate ourselves, to learn, and we can know that what is happening in the outside world, what the tech is, or how the tech is evolving. But after some stages, like after some years of experience, people won't have much time to involve in the learning part. This community will come into play, like even for students or even for working professionals. These kind of communities, meetups, networks will boost up their learning path, and in a sense they can able to engage with some kind of network peers. They can able to talk with some kind of industry people already working in that area, so that it will helpful for the students to easily step out the career, because like compare like 5 to 6 years before and all, the job openings are very high. The competition is very less, but nowadays the competition is very high. So the people need to project themselves in various way, like maybe in the LinkedIn or YouTube, or maybe like doing some kind of project, something like that. So in order to do those kind of stuff, they need some kind of mentors. They need some kind of people who can guide them. These kind of meetups, these kind of forums will help them to achieve this kind of task. So it's always good for students as well as working professionals to attend this kind of community related stuffs, so that they can contribute to the community as well as they themselves can grow better.
So like you rightly said, you told that the competition is higher these days and the pressure is again obviously higher. So to tackle that and to actually achieve things, what is that you would suggest?
So see, obviously you know that right now the engineering colleges and the colleges are very high in nature, right? So the competition is also very high, because previously the people used to go to the center and learn some stuffs. But nowadays, it's not the matter. Anyone having YouTube, Udemy, anyone can learn anything, just having the mobile phone, right? So it's very competitive world. So in order to stay in the race, you have to be always one step ahead from others. So it's always better to focus on your career. Okay, like I want to become an AI/ML engineer. I want to be in cybersecurity. So just have some clear thought on that path. After second year or third year, so just focus on what you're going to do. Then try to connect over to the mentors who are already working in the field, and then try to learn the basic stuff, good with the fundamentals, and do some practical things with the help of mentors. And then like these meetups, just go and attend some meetups, have some network, and with all these things, do some projects and put it in over LinkedIn, GitHub, something like that. So make sure that you know already something. So it's not a very difficult process to train you. So make the world to believe that you are a capable person, you can do it. So in that way, other people can be able to easily identify that, okay, he is a guy who has some potential, better we can hire him. So you are making them to hire you. So this is how we need to go moving forward.
So while talking about the conferences and such events, how important is networking based out of this? Because when we go to such places and meet new professional people, we will build that networking.
Yes, exactly.
So how important is that?
See, the experience is the key here. Okay, because even I'm an experienced person, but still I am lagging in some areas like leadership. Maybe maybe in the next level I need to move. I need to learn something about leaderships. So I need to be good at decision making. So where I can learn by making this kind of networks, I can work with some senior leaders. From them I can learn these stuffs. Okay, I'm going for this. I'm going to. Going to jump into this push, what I can do, something like that. So that, as the same, like I have some juniors. They are struggling some part. Okay, I want to become this area. I want to be expert in this area. I want to go next. So my experience will play some key role in their career and all. So I can give some advice, whatever I just crossed over in my year. My years of experience, something like that, right? So networking is always a key, because we need some person who having some kind of experience to guide us. Then only, because we cannot able to get that experience if we don't have that much time to learn the things and all. So it's better always be with network others who are very experienced than you yourself, or maybe in the domain what you are interested. So you can just get the key learning from them before itself, so that you know the here and there what you need to do, what in which area you don't want to waste the time and all. So better you focus on the things whatever you want and whatever relevant.
So you very precisely stated the importance of leadership skills, decision making, and all of these soft skills. So, for instance, if there was few things that you would like to give students and advise to students that these are the qualities that you have to get into the tech world, what would that be?
See, as I told, both skills are required. 70% technical, 30% soft skills, definitely. Again, it's dependent upon the role, it may vary the percentage. But definitely, we need both kind of skill sets. Because you're not going to work alone. Because in today's company, it's agile based methods we are working rapidly. We are engaging with other teams. So communication will play a key role. And how we are engaging with the peoples. So your attitude. So you will always open to learn something. Your attitude should be in a way that you are open to learn anything and everything. So you have to be good at technical stuffs, whatever you are going to work. Around 70% you have to mainly fundamentals, and then basic stuffs and those kind of stuffs. Plus good documentations, and then communication skills. Also nowadays the AI ML softwares are evolving rapidly. So you should have some hands-on experience in those things to make your job very easier, because moving forward we are not going to write a long essay or long paragraph, nothing like that. We are just going to put the prompts, the chat GPT or something like that. We are going to just complete the work as much as possible. So you can learn these kind of tools also to make your productivity much more.
Yes, sir. So as we wrap up this conversation, is there an advice or a piece of word that you would like to tell all the students out there who aspire to get into the tech field?
See, again in the sense, just have some clear idea what you're going to achieve. Don't get confused. Just know your strengths first of all, because each person will vary depending upon the strengths. So first they themselves need to analyze. So what is their strength, what they can do well, what they cannot do well. So based on that, they need to choose some domain. So with the domain, they need to get some mentor or some seniors advice. With them, they can able to have some path and visibility, start to do internship from third year onwards, and try to don't waste money in some kind of stuffs which really don't want, like certificates, something like that. First develop your skill set, focus on your skill set first. Then later stage, when it's really necessary, then you can spend some money from your pocket to achieve those things.
All right. Great, sir. Thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.